Hey, so what's up, my authentic folks? This video gonna be a little different. No introductions or anything like that. This is me talking about how I feel. I just feel like recording a video. Plus, I'm in the moment. Like I feel lonely right now. Like I definitely have that feeling of loneliness, and it's not loneliness in the aspect that I'm like depressed or anxious about anything. I don't feel like I have any friends or anybody I can trust. I know like I definitely have those people, but it's more so like I just feel different from the people around me. Like in this matrix, I see things a lot differently. Like my values, my morals, just the way I carry myself, what I'm trying to do to better myself as a person. Ever since I've like got on this journey of just trying to better myself spiritually, it's definitely opened my eyes to like what the rest of the world has going on and just how so backwards people live and everything is. People, it's even got to the point where it's not even community anymore. It's not even people like us caring about each other. It's like go me, every man for himself, and we don't even look out for each other. We're not even trying to help pick each other up, lift each other up. It's just like um I can do that after. I might do that after, but first let me do something that benefits me, because it's all about me. And why I do feel like you should be the sole priority of your life, because you're with you no matter what. You can't run away from your problems. You got to wake up with you every day. Like, I understand that. So a lot of people may see it that way. It's just that's cool and all, but it's also cool being here for a purpose. And I feel like everybody's purpose in life should just be help other people in some way, shape, and form. And it's definitely some people doing that for sure. But I just feel like a lot of the ways advice is given and what a lot of people have to look up to, especially the youth, is just a bunch of like negative stuff, and a lot of this negative stuff, to whether it's like what's on TV, the music, what teachers are teaching, and just a bunch of different stuff. A lot of the stuff like the youth in particular have to look up to, or even I guess you can even say adults too. It's just a lot of stuff that makes people unhappy, all in all. And I feel like this matrix, like the people who run this matrix definitely know what they're doing, like putting all this stuff. And as consumers, definitely like consumerism, we invest our time and our energy into the wrong things. We invest it into this new phone, this jewelry and all this stuff, makeup, and just to make just for physical appearance. We invest our money and things into all of this stuff, and it offers no true purpose or value at the end of the day, because all that stuff will fade away. And what's it really here for? And I feel like a lot of people focus on you know just the wrong things. I just feel like it's like with that, a lot of people focus on the wrong things. um this world is so freaking sex driven. It's ridiculous. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like, I definitely have my temptations and stuff too, but man, this world is so freaking like over sexualized. What I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Everywhere you turn, it's like you got to be doing this, you got to be doing that. It's funny. I'll probably talk about it in another video. But it's funny how if you're not even doing that, like you taking care of your energy, you doing the right things, like people even like pick on you and bash you for that, saying, "Oh, or you're a little virgin, you're not getting no pussy, blah blah blah," and all that. And it's it's sad. It's just sad seeing that, because that's the stuff that's been programmed in people's heads to think that's right, but it's really not the right things. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to, it's not really anything I'm trying to get out. I'm just talking about, what I'm noticing, like in this moment of like loneliness. But for the people that is lonely out there, you're gonna be good. it's okay. Everything is gonna be fine. And I'm not just, I know you hear that from a lot of people, but really look at it. You may not be out at these, parties. You may not be all over social media doing this, and that's fine, because when you are lonely like that, when you don't have that many people around, you know, it gives you all the opportunity to better yourself as a person, absorb your energy, and just become the best version of yourself possible. And I feel like that's what I've done. But that's kind of backwards for me. Ever since I started taking care of my energy, I've lost a lot of, I've definitely lost a good bit of friends, because just how I carry myself now. And quarantine definitely showed a lot. Like, the people who actually cared about you were the ones, who are reaching out to you, checking up on you, support you. And I mean, I didn't have a lot of people, and looking at now, I'm pretty cool with that. Do I feel lonely at times without those people, without a lot of people? Definitely, it's just like human nature. But at the same time, I know it's for my better good, and I just rather have a small circle of people around me I can rely on, trust, who respect me no matter what. I don't have to worry about trust issues. They're honest to me. They're loyal, because loyalty matters. And I can always count on the people by my side versus the large group of people who are only there when during my ups and not my downs. Because you notice that too. Like, it's funny when you're doing so much successful, like with track, for example, right? I mean, I won state for track. I was pretty good, nationally, blah blah blah, whatever, all of that. And there was so many people, supporting me. Had a large group around me. Everybody, a lot of people were my friends. But I noticed when I had the injuries and I started falling off, nobody it seemed like nobody was there except for my actual people, like you know my family, really, and a few friends, man. But everybody else just kind of went away, did their own things, treated me differently. And it's just funny, like, when you at your highest moments, how the people there. But when you at your lowest, when you feel like you need the most support, when you're at your loneliest, it's not that many people there. And that's okay. I can say it from like a relationship aspect too, because I haven't really been in a relationship like 2.5 years, maybe three. It's been a while, and I definitely feel lonely. And it's a lot of people who feel lonely, who don't want to be lonely or experience that feeling, so they jump into a bunch of these different like relationships and stuff, when they shouldn't even be doing that in the first place. They need to take the time to heal, understand who they are as people, blah blah blah, and all that. And they continuously end up getting hurt and hurt. And it's like, why is this happening to me? Because it's a pattern. You didn't actually take that time to be by yourself and experience the loneliness and understanding of who you are. Like, that's what God wanted for you. But you basically delayed the plans He had for you in the future. And yeah, no good is happening for you. And then you get to a time and point where, yeah, you're at your lowest, and it's it's unfortunate. And I know I don't want to be in that type of situation, which is why I haven't, been involved in any partners or anything like that for, few years, and just been taking care, of my energy, all in all. Because when I do get in that situation, I want it to be with the right person. I want it to be special. I want us to build a foundation, like, with one another. And I know that'll come if I just keep carrying faith, and just, you know, believing, just believing that God, Christ, the higher power, will bless me, when the time is right. So if you feel lonely from that aspect to a relationship, it's okay. Like, I'm here with you like that. I'm literally in this moment right now waiting for that special one. And I know it's gonna come when it's due time. But till then, I know to better myself. So, and for the people dealing with, anxiety, depression, all of that, I've had anxiety. If I never really experienced deep depression like that, so I can't really personally relate to that. But definitely anxiety for sure. But all of that, I'll group it all together. If you're experiencing that, just keep your head up too. Like, why you need to just check out the things you're investing your time into. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media could play a big big part in that. And it's crazy how many people are unaware of that. What are you looking at? What are the content you looking at? It can be it can be funny pictures, it can be memes, it can be videos, pictures you see of somebody else looking sexy on the beach for the two-piece or something like that. For the women, if you're watching, just the males who flaunt their money seem like they have everything successful, but in reality, behind closed doors, those some of the saddest people, man. So don't just watch what you just it's not, and it goes beyond social media too. It's not just social media, but if you are experiencing those type of feelings, hey, just try to take a look at, just write a list down of the things you're doing and what you're looking at, and those things that tell you, like, you'll notice like some of those things that's negative and what you shouldn't really be looking at. So I had a thought. I had a thought, but I lost my train of thought. It's gonna come back to me though. But yeah, so if y'all experiencing those feelings, it's all good. So like, I literally been there, done that. I've used my relationship as an example. When my relationship ended a couple years ago, I felt like I was at the lowest of lowest, to be honest. When in reality, that gave it made me into the person I am now, happy as ever. Maybe not in this moment, because I'm talking about loneliness, but trust me. I mean, you can see it, the smile on my face. I'm feel loneliness deep down, but I still am happy now. So yeah, for all of y'all people depressed, anxious, sad, lonely. You may feel like you don't have anybody you can trust. Um, you may not have that partner yet. You may not have a group of friends. You may have one friend. If you have that one friend, that's okay. Like I said earlier, I'd rather have that one friend I can talk to all the time. I know got my back no matter what, 24/7, versus all these group of people. Trust me, you may see all these people with friends, but trust me, if you ask all of them, they couldn't even tell you a bunch of information about them. They couldn't even tell you like stuff about who they actually are. Like, I'm pretty sure if you gave a friend quiz to a lot of people, they probably couldn't even tell you a lot of the stuff about the people they consider their friends. So don't let what you see from other people fool you. Those are some of the loneliest people themselves and saddest people, but they try to cover up their sadness and insecurities and all that, by surrounding themselves with other people. And my point with that is, you don't really need to do that. If you are lonely, it's if you're going through a breakup, you lost a really good friend, you just spent nights crying over a situation, you didn't get an opportunity somewhere or something like that. Hey, it's okay, man. Like, keep your head up and smile, man. It may not be the easiest in the moment, but better days are to come. Like Tupac said, through after every dark night, or through every dark night, it's a brighter day after that. So the moment you may be in is dark, but always remember, the next time around, like, as time continues to progress, you'll start to see the light, and you'll realize everything you went through as far as like that stage of loneliness was only for you to grow into the best person you could grow into. I realized that was the case for me when I was like down, not really, lonely, slightly depressed, anxious, not the happiest. After my breakup, after a couple of years ago, I didn't know what to do. My mind was racing. I'm like, how could you do this to me? Like, I don't deserve this. I've been nothing but the nicest person. But it started with me. I had to accept my problems. Like, I had to accept that I was the problem. No matter what I tried to do, like, I can't change, what the other person was thinking. I don't have control over their actions. So what's the point of me sitting here moping, crying, sobbing, and worrying about what they got going on, if they'll give me another chance when it's not gonna change anything. All I can do is focus on myself at this point, and just, you know, keep that hope, because there's somebody out there way better for me. So it's the same for you. It's you'll have better friends when the time will come, better partner when the time will come, and you'll experience your highest. I'm not gonna edit that. I'm actually not gonna edit any of this video because it's actually running smoothly. I'm talking 15 minutes. It's crazy. But yeah. I don't even know what I was saying. Again, like it happens. I'm not gonna cut it out though, because this is just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I may do it in my other videos, because I cut in my other videos because I want to preach specific messages, but this just coming to top the head. So something I didn't say might come after, but I'm not even gonna put it in here. It is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say though, man. I do. If you experiencing loneliness in any point or whatever, I can relate to you. I definitely do feel lonely at times. Definitely like today when I see certain stuff, I need to, you know, not be. I did take a break from social media for a while. I kind of got back on, but I realized, what it's kind of doing again is I might need to take a little break again, because I'm seeing how different I think from the world. You know, just with my values and morals and the way I prefer things to be, I realize the world is changing, and like I said, it's only getting worse and worse. Low key, it's like backwards. I know say that about every single generation, but I don't know. It's just like the past generation, it has been different, especially with technology coming into play. Man, people doing any and everything for attention. People thinking the likes, views, followers, all that stuff matters, when in reality, none of that matters. And it can leave you to being the loneliest person ever, or the most depressed person ever, because you think that matters. In reality, that holds no real value, and it does nothing for your purpose. So yeah, that's it's just, you just want to, your purpose is really what matters the most in your times of loneliness. And I feel like a lot more people, because I did it personally, and I this was the first time I actually sat in my loneliness thought, let it hit me, and realize the things I could do to better myself and get myself out of that position. And I did that, and now I'm the best version of myself and the happiest version of myself. So I see this video is about to be, it's too long. I didn't even want it to be this long. I was just talking, but yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all. Maybe I hope you can relate to it. If you can, comment down below, appreciate, all the engagement and stuff. I'll comment on your stuff, go back and forth about it. Like, I can't relate to every single aspect of loneliness, but yeah, this is just how I feel. I'm just, authentic person. Just really tell how I feel, and I'm just always myself 24/7. And I know that's not for everybody. Everybody can relate to it, and hey, that's okay. Still, be me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you are lonely though, just I I really hope you get through like what you get through what you're trying to get through. I don't even know if that made sense. I don't care if that made sense, but I want you to get through, every obstacle. It's somebody here. You may not even know me personally, but you can see me through the screen. So, but I got faith in you. I really do, that you can get through that those tough times you in right now. You can get past the people you may not be able to trust. You can experience that happiness with friends or partner in the due time. I just hope it all, works out. And hey, I'm experiencing loneliness right now, but I'm still a happy person, and I want everybody, if everybody could get to a point like that, and a lot more people could do better for the world, and impact people in a positive way, not negative ways that continue to program our society, then that'll make this matrix 20 times better than what it is. But yeah, I'm out, man. And appreciate you for watching.